I'll say yes, she can be my soulmate.
But,
I'll claim that.
I am the same age as Elizabeth Sparkles.
Aha.
So watching this film was a powerful experience for me. And in particular, there's a scene when Elizabeth bails on a date
Yes.
that felt so familiar to me. Can you talk to me about accessing the self-loathing that would have been happening in that moment?
I mean, I think, the trajectory in that was it's like it's the only moment of true hopefulness that you see, and when you see it completely crash and burn. That place that really went from trying to, make something better. It was really like embodying everything of that compare and despair. Like each step that was just completely making it worse to where it really went to the kind of the complete violence
Yes.
of and beyond even loathing, like almost like self-hatred. Like there was nothing to see that was redeemable. I mean, it was definitely like probably the most emotionally raw, and it was also just trying. We did, there was 3 sections, and there were at least 15 takes with each time.
That is the centerpiece of the film for me. And Margaret, we saw both of you coordinated at the premiere at Midnight Madness the other night. And it was fashion and function because, of course, your characters are one. We're told you are one. So in being able to do that with each other on this film, I'm sure there must have been a vulnerability with each other, a shared connection. How do you establish that with Demi?
Demi might be like the easiest person to connect with. She's just super warm and open, and like you, I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and so I was really excited to meet her, work with her. I also, I think we just kind of like...
We clicked. Right from the beginning.
We had similar goals. We had each other's backs. We like knew we had to have each other's backs, so we're really, I was really grateful to have that connection.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we didn't even really have to like have super lengthy discussions about I just think we both kind of, it was almost unspoken connection, understanding. I think we were both fully committed, all in, and just knowing, obviously, not just emotionally, but then obviously the moments physically where we were exposed and really needing...
Extricated.
Yes, and even on the days, I mean, even though we don't have as many scenes together, the way the way the schedule was structured, we were there together. Like we were always passing each other, checking in with each other, and
it was 5 months of us both pretty much working every single day and taking shifts in and out, and so I'd tap in, she'd tap out, she'd tap in, I'd tap out, and we just kind of like salute each other on the walk to set.
I have to say, I was getting so meta about your performances and then, everything else that in your outfit the other night, I saw Demi's Oscar biker shorts look.
Oh my God.
I like it.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like for those of my generation, this was almost a universe connection between the two of you because one of my favorite movies from that time is St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh my God.
And your mother was in that film, and now you're working together. For the two of you, is there like a soulmate situation going on?
I think that, and also Margaret knew my girls, and so I think that gave us a foundation that already we could kind of jump in.
She can be my soulmate.
But
I'll claim that.
But what's interesting is we now feel like, oh God, it would be great to do another film together.
We're like, let's do a movie
where we actually have some more scenes together.
Yeah.
Because really, one of like the moments I had been looking forward to was, in the movie where we actually do finally. Like where we're conscious.
Yeah.
We have scenes together, but one of us is not conscious.
Always just like limp on the floor.
Let's talk about this kind of vulnerability in the hands and protection and guidance of a director like Coralie and what that meant to both of you on set.
I think, you know, Coralie is very detailed, and so much of it was really just laid out in the script of what she was wanting, and very, you know, I think was very locked in. And so really in terms of protection, I think that it was, you know, she was really focused on her overview, and so much more about that was really, and because it's not a lot of dialogue, really I think was why I think we also really relied on each other.
I'm sure you've heard, or if you haven't, let me tell you of the demi-sens. From the moment this film premiered in Cannes to the whole summer and to now, and it's about to be available to audiences wide, people are talking about you and Oscar and awards. What does that feel like for you? I know that those things are not why you work, but what does that mean?
Do you know, I've been around long enough to know that things always come with a rise and fall, and to not give too much power or meaning to either end of the spectrum, but to really remember to be open to receive and to really enjoy the moments as they're there. That's it, and to just really stay in the moment.
Margaret, as a soulmate,
yeah.
Tell me what you think of the demi-sens and the chatter.
I'm living for it. Yeah. I think it's about time. I think that Demi's been pushing the needle for her entire career. It's funny to hear, you know, I'm sitting beside her for a lot of interviews, so people are really like, wow, like this is, you know, a career best. And I'm like, maybe, but like she's kind of career bested herself every single time.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again. As I said, I have admired you since Jules in St. Elmo's Fire. So, you know, it's a great thing to see the demi-sens.
Thank you so much.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.